I'll have to make sure my daughter doesn't take this for like creative stuff, but I guess I can use it for a bunch of other stuff too. But specifically for onions, because I'm not a fan of cutting onions. The weepy eyes. Don't mind me, I'm just rolling my blanket. This is Jen ASMR Unboxing. Subscribe before you fall asleep. Hi there. This evening I have a kind of homeware kitchen haul for you guys. I just went last weekend out into the sales with my son, my boy. We went to H&M. I did a haul for that. I don't know which one will be up first, but then we also went to Jiffy. That's what you hear from Jiffy. So my intention was to get a few things for the kitchen to make my cooking easier, basically. So I'm doing HelloFresh every like 2 weeks. I started with 5 meals and it's just a lot. Like, it's a lot of preparation, a lot of like organizing, and I'm usually alone with the kids like at that sort of meal time. And sometimes it's a little difficult to find the time. So I still really want to continue, so I decided to go down to twice a month instead of every week, and only 4 meals. And then I try to like redo some of the older meals in my weekly shop. I try to like buy a few things and like redo older meals in the week that I don't receive like new ones. But one thing that I noticed about all the HelloFresh meals is you are going to be cutting carrots and onions all the time. So I decided to get a few things to make that a little easier, just like as a mother. Like, I have my 3.5-year-old tugging at my cardigan while I'm trying to cut carrots and onions, and I'm like, don't touch that, don't touch that, oh, don't touch that, you know what I mean. Although you could be a father also and have that problem, not just mother, but I am a mother, so yeah. So the first thing that I wanted to get was a dish, like a dish to go in the oven, and I actually forgot to get that. That was like the only thing that I was sure I wanted to get. All the rest was just like, oh, I'll just have a look and see what they have. But the thing I wanted to get was a dish to go in the oven, because I have a few, but they're just not big enough for some of the meals. I did have a dish like that, but I unfortunately smashed it on the floor in the kitchen. I picked it up from the oven. I took it out the oven with some oven gloves that had like worn away parts here, and I just I felt like I was gonna burn, and I just dropped it, and yeah, I was sad about that. They can be pretty expensive too, so I thought I would just get like a replacement kind of random one. I ended up getting that on Amazon. It should be coming in a few days. So for now, I'm just going to show you guys all the other things that I picked up to make my kitchen life easier. Well, to hopefully make my kitchen life easier, because I don't know. So the first thing that I picked up is this stainless steel manual chopper. I got this mostly for onions, but I guess I can use it for a bunch of other stuff too. But specifically for onions, because I'm not a fan of cutting onions. The weepy eyes, the acid burning your eyes. Here we can see a little idea of what it does. And I like the fact that it's manual. You just push it down, just chop it away like that. So I guess, I mean, there's probably a lot of things you could chop with it. I have onions in mind, but I guess it could go for a lot of different stuff. Let me just pop it out of this packaging and we can have a little look. Maybe there's like something that you can maybe there's like a little manual that'll tell us what we can chop. There is no manual, so I'm guessing we can just do what we want. I'm just gonna stick to veg, mostly onions, shallots, that sort of thing. Okay, so how do we remove this part? So I have a little arrow here, so I'm guessing, yeah. Ooh. Okay, so we just have like a little tub. It's plastic. I'm not sure if this part comes off, does it? Yeah, this part comes off too. So we have the little tub at the bottom where you can remove this or just screw it off. I don't know. I guess you don't need to remove, like screw it off if you just want to put the stuff directly somewhere. I guess it would be to move it to clean it. And then underneath we have like a little plastic bit. I'm guessing that's just like the same depth as that. And then the blades. So that's what's going to be chopping everything up. I wonder if it turns. So I just removed the sound for this bit because oh my goodness, it's horrible. But as you can see, you're pushing down the lever and the blades come down and it's turning each time you push. So it's gonna chop, chop, chop around and around and around. Okay, so apart from it sounding like a screaming banshee every time I push it down, it seems like it will work pretty well. I wonder if you can remove this bit so you can chop it directly like on a chopping board, maybe? I don't know. Like if you're not worried about mess, you just want to chop stuff. And not like have to do a small amount each time, you just want to like chop across the board, maybe. I'll see how I use it. Let's have a little look at something else. This next thing is something actually I've wanted for a while. I've always seen these and thought, oh, that's so cool. Like, you don't need them a lot, but at least like once a day if you're cooking, you know. Maybe like 4 times a week. Yeah. Okay, so it is a kind of multi-blade pair of scissors. So yeah, multi-blade scissors to chop herbs. There are 5 blades. Like a little silicone brush to kind of brush through the blades to get all the little things out. Or you can use it for cheese and ham. Okay, I would have thought it was just for herbs. So herb scissors to thinly slice all of your food items: salad, baby food, pizza. Why would you thinly slice pizza like that? Anyway, 5, or maybe to like put things on pizza like that. 5 sharp blades, easy to clean, ergonomic handle. Okay, let's pop it out of this. Wow, that's amazing. That's so cool. Oh, why 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay, like 5 pairs of scissors basically in one. That is so cool. I'll have to make sure my daughter doesn't take this for like creative stuff. Oh, it's not silicone, it's quite hard. I guess you might need it to be tough plastic to make sure it can like remove stuff. That's quite nice. Sounds very satisfying to me. I don't know if it sounds satisfying to you guys though. So yeah, I'll be cutting all my HelloFresh herbs with that. And basically anything I can think of for the next few weeks, I think. And then I'll probably calm down a little and use it only when I need to. Do you guys use this, or are you just good at cutting? Like snipping with the knife? I'm not good at that. I'm always listening to a podcast and watching the kids at the same time. Very cool. I like it. Okay, let's have a look at the next item that is going to make my cooking easier. I grabbed 2 slotted spatulas, as they are named here. And they have like a little bit here. I guess you can like put it on the pot like that. I don't know. So yeah, just pretty simple spatulas, nothing special. But I am lacking. I tend to just use like one spatula like for everything, even like stirring pasta, and then I'm like flipping stuff and then mixing veg and whatnot. But I guess it would be nice to have the option to have a few. And I have to like wash it between things sometimes, you know. So these, I don't know how much they were. The prices are not actually on things. They're on the shelf. I'm trying to think if any of these things were actually in the sale. I think a few of them were. These will definitely be handy. I got one more kind of, oh no, two more utensils. I got a potato masher. Oh, that's a sound. I got a potato masher that sounds like a bell. Sounds like even sounds kind of like a bicycle bell. Interesting. So yeah, a potato masher, something very simple that I don't have. I don't know if this style of potato masher is better than the ones that look like that, you know. I used to have one like that. So I have this one now. What they call it in French, presse purée. Push, mash, a masher. So yeah, it just has the metal masher part and then a little kind of silicone handle. Hold on. Oh, I was gonna grab these scissors to remove it. No, don't use these. Use these. So yeah, it's like plastic, but like with a kind of silicone covering to it. So it's kind of nice to hold. It doesn't have like finger marks where you can grip it or anything, but to be honest, I don't know if that would be more or less comfortable. It's actually really cute. I think my son's gonna like this. I think you'll like mashing potatoes. Will definitely get used. This will actually get used tomorrow for my HelloFresh. Okay, so let's look at the other utensil. I have a rolling pin, which is not something that I need right now. I kind of got it on a whim. I did like, it's not something I need for my HelloFreshes. It's not something I'm going to use a lot. But every time I need to roll out pastry for like making biscuits with the kids, cookies, you know, like ones that you want to make them into nice shapes and stuff. I always end up having to grab like a bottle, washing it, rolling it with that. It's awkward. The kids can't really do it. You know, use like a bottle of oil or something. So now I have this. So next time we make little cookies, little biscuits in the shape of Christmas trees, or reindeer, or stars, or hearts, or any shape, we'll be able to roll it out easily. I guess we can hear it has a metal inside going through it. It's covered in plastic right now, but I'm going to remove the plastic. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you can really hear the metal. When you tap here on the wood, you can kind of hear the metal going through it. But hey, that's fine. I'll be able to roll. Don't mind me, I'm just rolling my blanket. Oh, better roll that out. That doesn't work. Okay. So, let's move on to the next items. A quick little item here. My son picked this up. We didn't need it because we already have two at home. We have a pink one and an orange one. I think it was like €1.80 because it was in the sale, so I said okay, just pop it in. And it's actually really cool. So basically you put your water or whatever you're drinking in there, and you just drink it out the straw, but the straw's attached, so the hole on the straw is at the bottom. So instead of, you know, it's just like a little attached straw. I'm guessing you all completely understand what I mean. I don't know why I feel like I have to explain that so much, but yeah. So pretty practical. I should maybe have got one extra, thinking like when we have friends around, maybe the other kids would like. Well, anyway, we have three now, so three's better than two. Okay, what else do we have? So these next items, I actually got a few of each, just because I think they're going to be really practical. At the moment I only have two kind of large-ish bowls, and it's just like proving to be just a little, you know, not enough for what I'm doing. So these ones look pretty good because they have like a silicone base, so they're not going to go sliding around the counter. So that's cool. So these are the smaller ones. They have like a little handle, which is nice, and then a little pouring lip there. So that's pretty cool. They seem really practical. So I have two of the small ones, and then the larger ones actually have extra info, like extra details. So here is the larger one. I don't know how well you can see it, but they have measurements on the inside. What is it? Milliliters and liters. Why would they bother putting milliliters and liters? It's the same thing. Like, you know that 3 liters is 3,000 milliliters. So weird. Maybe they could put it in like centiliters and milliliters or something, or centiliters and liters. Just to like, I mean, even that's kind of the same, but like, I don't know, what else do you have in liquid? Like ounces or I don't know. Anyway, seems a little redundant to put liters and milliliters on the same scale. So these also have a silicone like base here. They also have a handle and a little lip to pour, but it's kind of a different shape. It's a little bit more pronounced. So this is a 3-liter bowl, or a 3,000 milliliter bowl, if you prefer. And this was made in PRC. What is PRC? Where's PRC? Has like a textured plastic too on the outside, and then a smooth plastic on the inside. These stickers at the bottom. These stickers? Yeah, but they're not. They're not stuck too much, which is good. Perfect. I love it when stickers come off without leaving any residue behind. Oh. If you are in a company that puts stickers on anything, please, 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 please spend the extra money to make them just be removed properly. That is such a huge thing for me. I hate it when stickers don't come off cleanly like that. Okay, so I still have one more thing to show you guys. I got a kind of machine, kind of grater thing. It grates and slices and dices and all whatnot. What that like. So with this, I'm not actually sure I got the right thing, to be honest. My first reason I wanted something like this was to chop carrots, like slice carrots, and I'm not sure that this will slice carrots. I think it will just grate them. So it's a 3-in-1 grate, slice and chop. Will it chop carrots or slice carrots, or will it just grate them? I don't know. Like in that salad, there are a few sliced things, but they're more like cucumber and radish. The carrot is grated. So, multifunction chopper, ideal for vegetables, hard cheese, chocolate, and dried fruit. Dried fruit. Chocolate, like great chocolate for cooking, I guess, maybe. Cheese. So yeah, not soft cheese, obviously. Okay, let's have a little look inside. Home day, like home. The home there on the H. I I would say this is the item that I'm keeping the receipt for, just because I'm not sure about it. I'm not sure if it's really what I was looking for. Let me just check. Okay, so you put the thing that you want to chop or slice or grate in here, and you push it down with that. Is it going to tell me what can I use? Like what I can use it for? Let me see if there's any English. Otherwise, there we go. Know your appliance. Okay, so a bunch of safety warnings. To achieve the best cutting results, we recommend that you cut the food into smaller pieces before placing the feed tube. So make it easier to push the food down the tube with the plunger. Before the operation, you need to install the device. Okay. So yeah, you just pop these little things in there and push the food down. Pretty straightforward. I was hoping it would give me like here we go. This is exactly. Thin slicing blade, carrots. Yes. Okay, we're good. Carrots, courgettes, potatoes, cucumbers, peppers, onions, turnips, red cabbage, white cabbage, apples, and hard cheese. Fine shredding, carrots, courgettes, potatoes, peppers, hard cheese, for example, parmesan, or chocolate. Grating blade, hard cheese, for example, parmesan, chocolate, dry bread rolls or pastries. Oh, I guess you could make like, what's it called, the chapelure, bread coating, if you want to do that on like chicken or something. Hazelnuts, walnuts, almonds, or coconuts. Okay, so it can really go for like a lot harder things. Nice. Okay, so I'm pretty happy about that. I really hope that it works. So it's a little bigger than I expected it to be, strangely, because the box was quite big. It's like the size of like a small kettle, let's say. So it's actually probably going to go beside the kettle and the toaster. So we just have the plug here, the kind of base, and the big power button up here, and then the like kind of plastic bit that goes in, and then the 3 graters, slicer and graters, 2 different graters. Let me just pop this plastic off. Kind of looks like a little coffee machine. And then we have here a little attachment part. So this one seems to be already in there. Yeah. So you can see, you can screw them in and out like that. This goes in there. So there's a little drawing on there showing you how to lock and unlock. Just pop it in, and then you put your veggies in, and you use this to kind of push the veggies down while you push the button. Okay, there we go. Pretty cool. So yeah, we have the slicer already in there. And then we have 2 different graters. One that looks like the general grater that you would use to grate cheese. And then we have this one, which is a little bit more kind of aggressive, let's say. You know, it has the little kind of spikes coming out. So I'm going to be careful with that. Okay, I'm really excited. I'm definitely going to use this. The bowls, the chopper, the spatulas, and the scissors tomorrow to make lunch. I'm going to make like a big... Will I have time at lunchtime? Probably not. I'm going to have to do it in the evening, but it's going to be cool. It's going to be good. Oh, I'll use the masher too. Yes. let me know if you'd be interested in like a HelloFresh video. I don't not like showing you how to cook things, but just like maybe going through some of my favorite recipes and tracing and like reading and stuff. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I just started using it for convenience. I quite like it. Okay. So I am going to leave this video here for this evening. I hope that you enjoyed this video, that you found it relaxing and maybe a little interesting. Let me know if you have any tips about any of this stuff. That would be cool. I hope that you're well wherever you are in the world, whatever's happening around you. I hope that you're well. I hope that you can find your own little bubble of calm. For example, if you are in PRC, I don't know what that is. I don't know which country that is. I'll put it on the screen. I'll look it up. But if you are in PRC, I hope you are very well. I hope that you have a lovely evening. I'll see